Here we go. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Danielle, and I will be your host. So I'm really excited tonight because you're going to hear from some really incredible women that are going to share their stories about what they're up to and how they're doing it. So you're probably wondering, what is Babes in Business? And Babes in Business is an online business mentoring hub of women from all around the globe, many of whom you'll hear from today, that come together to raise one another up, sharing experiences, resources, what works, what doesn't. We celebrate in each other's triumphs, pick each other up off the ground, we laugh and we share, and overall, we really just celebrate in being our own bosses. Excuse the havoc behind me. In general, we're really witnessing a phenomenon. You'll hear from women today, again, from all around the globe that have discovered the secret to success, not only in their careers, but also in their personal lives. And we're really learning as women that we can truly have it all, that we should be empowering each other rather than competing with each other. And by getting what we want in life, that we're not taking away from the woman next to us. And we've truly found a business structure that works, one that allows us to throw ourselves into projects that light us up and also encourage others to live their healthiest life. And that's why we've invited you along today. We truly believe that one woman's success does not mean another woman's failure. So I'd love to talk to you about what Babes in Business is all about and how you can be part of it. So Babes in Business is a mentoring hub where you're given a mentor, and sometimes two, a training manual, and access to a proven system that works to help you launch a successful online business. You also have access to personal development, spiritual growth, and you're working alongside a tribe of beautiful boss babes who are all supporting each other in their business journeys. So I'd love to introduce you to some of the babes in business. You can hear about their stories and their experiences so far. So I'm going to flip this over to Vanessa. If you can share with us what you've loved about Babes in Business so far. And let me just... Vanessa, can you raise your hand? There you are. Fantastic. Thank you, Vanessa.
Hi, lady. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Lovely. Thank you for jumping on. Thank you for jumping on tonight. I wanted to share with you why I joined the Babes in Business. I joined almost 2 months ago, and I jumped at the opportunity and said yes because I just felt like something was missing from my life. At the time, I didn't really know what that was until I saw the Babes in Business webinar, and I was just like, yes, this is what I want to do. I'm a single mum. I also work full-time as a practice manager, managing 2 medical centres. So I already have a fully busy life, but I wouldn't change that. It's what I love at the moment. I just knew, though, that there was still something. My passion wasn't there, my drive to get up every day. So for me, I wanted to fulfill the need to help and support other women through their life journey. I also wanted to inspire and show my daughter that, no dream is too big or small to achieve. The cat's distracting there. So cute. So when the Babes in Business opportunity was put in front of me, I instantly lit up. I said yes. I couldn't say no to this chance to be given the opportunity to inspire and support other women. Is a dream come true for me. Not only has that excited me, but I also get the support and to be empowered by my mentor, Sophie, and the Babes in Business, which is absolutely fantastic. My personal development has skyrocketed since joining. If I look back at my life 3 months ago, I would have laughed at meditation. I would have been like, no, that's not me whatsoever. But the challenges within the Health Style Emporium have just opened my life up. It is just, I can't even explain how it's changed. I'm so much happier and healthier just within myself. And my mental health is just amazing now. So for me, I love now waking up every morning, being passionate and thrilled every day, knowing that I get to inspire. I get to be the one to inspire others to live that life as well, you know, through their health and wellness. Um, so to sum it up, I said yes, because I know my drive to help those other women be healthy, strong, fitter, and just be all over happy is a positive step, not only for them, but for me to achieve my dreams. So I'm very excited to see what the next 6 to 12 months of my future holds. So I would love now to flick you over to Gwen, I believe. So I'm not sure if Tori's on here. No, so Gwen, go ahead and do your business story.
Okay, thanks, Vanessa. I hope you can all hear me. Pardon, I've got a cold coming on. But so many things Vanessa said resonate with me as well. I'm a mother of two. I've left the corporate world about 10 years ago to start a family, and I've not been back. And I was at the point the kids were in school, we needed some extra money, and I thought, how am I going to do that without putting the kids in daycare or getting these after-school programs? I'm never going to see them. Or the other alternative would be to try and get one of the coveted dinner lady positions at the kids' school, which there's like 2 or 3 of them. And I thought, I've gone from, you know, having a pretty good job that, you know, I went to university for, and gone down because I was out of the workforce, really gone down the ranks, and I couldn't even get a dinner lady job. So I was kind of stressing about that, and I thought, you know, I really want to be there for my kids, but, you know, you get in this sort of conflicted area, and that is when I heard about Babes in Business and the opportunity, and I thought, do you know what, I really doubted myself. Could I do that? Is that me? But I did have a passion for health and wellness and nutrition, especially for my kids who are just terrible eaters. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a whirl. And lo and behold, just like Vanessa said, my confidence really boosted up. I felt like, gosh, this actually is my business. I can work it around the kids' schedule. I'm actually talking to people, making friends, you know, at waiting for swimming lessons or just waiting for the school pickup, or whatever places I tend to be. And they ask me, oh, what are you doing? And, you know, I can just tell them this fantastic opportunity. And it's just, it feels so good to not only feel empowered myself again, because I don't know if a lot of you have kids and have gone through that part of your life, but sometimes you can feel like really deflated and like, oh, I'm just a mom, and you can get kind of low in yourself. And, you know, it's just really boosted my confidence and my self-worth a lot. And to know that I'm really helping other people and helping other women achieve their goals and their dreams, it feels really good. It's phenomenal. So with that, I want to pass it over to Jacinta, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her story.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can hear you. Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. Okay, so hi everyone, I'm Jacinta, and I'm going to talk a bit about my business story and how I came across the Instagram. So sometime last year, my really good friend Sally Ann Dudley, some of you may have heard of her, approached me and asked me if I wanted to work for this business she'd been working for a few months now, and I said no because I just assumed it wouldn't be. But a couple of months later, I changed my mind because I really wanted any appointed jobs and just praying that I'd get a job interview. It's one thing I really like about this business is they're constantly looking for people to employ, and there's no experience or qualifications required. All training is provided on the job, and I thought it'd be cool to work with a really close friend of mine, try something new and see if I was good at it. And I thought, as far as businesses go, I thought health and fitness was a pretty positive thing to be involved in. And so I joined the Health Style Emporium and noticed all the lovely people working in there, each other tips on how to talk to potential and current clients and workers. And I've really been enjoying it so far, even though it's only been a very short time. But I'm looking forward to what else I can do in this business. So I think I'm gonna hand it back over.
Yep. Okay. Thank you so much, Jacinta. So I just want to tell you a little bit now about how our business is structured. Our business is really crazy. But first of all, let me just say thank you to everybody that's shared so far and to the ladies that are going to be sharing a little later. It can be really daunting to do public speaking. It's not like we're trained as public speakers, but that is just one of the things that you will gain in a program like Babes in Business is the confidence and the practice to do things like speak in front of people around the world and know that they're really supportive. So it's really great. Everyone here just wants to genuinely share what we're up to. Anyone can do this, and I mean anyone. And if this resonates with you, we would just love to link arms and teach you how to do it. So like I said a little earlier, when I first started, I thought, I can't do this. I really doubted my ability, but the program really led me along the path, learning where I can how to be my own boss, how to run my own business, and how to help people doing it and have a great time. The Babes in Business mentoring program, it's huge. You can not only be your own boss, you can work from home, work from the pool, work on holiday, work with whoever you want to, whatever you want to, the little stolen moments throughout your day. And it's absolutely amazing that you can have that opportunity. You're also provided with a business mentor, which if you went out to get one of those, it would be extremely expensive to find a coach. But you've got a business mentor that you're provided with, and like Danielle said, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. You've got a personalized goal setting plan just for you and your circumstances, what your goals are, and 24/7 support from ladies just like the ones on the call tonight. There's like hundreds of ladies within Babes in Business who, are really supportive and really friendly. So I'm just going to go now to the whiteboard behind me and explain a little bit about how our business model differs from a traditional business model. So when you have a corporation, it's generally structured like this. Down at the bottom would be where your entry-level positions are. So everyone sort of is on an even playing field, at least for the beginning. Now, this is true whether you're in a corporation or if you work for a coffee shop or you're a nurse or whatever. So you've got your entry-level positions. If you want to earn more money, you've got to either put in the time or get the additional qualifications. So you can maybe go up to middle management, maybe some senior management positions, and this is over years, mind you. By the time you could ever get to the CEO position, if that position's open and if you have the right qualifications, that could be where you earn the big bucks. But all the little people down here, all of the work and hours they're putting in is really going in the pockets of these people up here. So where our business model differs is we're not really that triangle, we're more of a rectangle. So everyone does start even playing fields down here, but what you'll notice is as you go up, there's an equal number of opportunities, an equal number of positions. So as your competition isn't with your team. Your competition isn't with somebody who hates you from the office. You're not vying for a coveted position. There's an equal opportunity. So your success really is dependent on how many people you help. So if you're a kind-hearted, giving person who really is passionate about helping other people, you're going to do great, because the more people you help, the higher you go. And the pinnacle position, the NMDs, I like to think of them almost like a mother hen in a way, protecting all the little chicks, because everyone below them supports the NMD, but they will help you and guide you. Anything you need for help, they will be there to teach you, to guide you along the right track, maybe help you set some goals. And so your success helps them, and their success helps you. And it's really, truly is linking arms with people. So, yeah, my personal experience with a traditional program, I had some opportunities and I lost some friends in the office. There's just petty jealousy. Some people had experiences. I have a friend who, she did really well, got up into a director position. People questioned how she got there. It's crazy and it's unfair. So Babes in Business really does just give you the opportunity, a fair shot. Like I said before, it's a direct reflection. Your success is a direct reflection of how much you care about people. There's no competition except yourself. So with that, I just want to hand it back to, and I'm just going to have to look at my little list here and see who I was supposed to hand it to. Oh, Sally Ann. So I hope that it was good, and Sally Ann.
Yes. Hey guys, okay, so I get to talk about the fun part, and that's how we get paid. Whoop. I don't think I'm pinned, am I? I'm just gonna start talking and hopefully I get pinned. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put you through a little scenario first. Let's pretend that we've just all opened our own Starbucks cafe. Everyone's been to Starbucks. I know they're all over the world. So it's gonna cost you a few $100,000 to open up your doors, and you start with that possibility that you may never actually break even, which is a scary thought. The awesome thing about Babes in Business is that it's such a low cost to start up your virtual office that you are literally breaking even within the first few days, if not weeks, of starting your own virtual office. So I am really excited because in Babes in Business, we get taught all of the skills, which means you don't have to have any qualifications whatsoever. We have an awesome support group of mums that stay at home and look after their bubs. We have healthcare professionals in this business. We also have absolute boss babes who are in corporate that do this as a side hustle just so that they can see if they can out-earn themselves and what they're earning per hour, which has been possible, which is amazing. So our pay is dictated by how many people we are making a difference to, which is amazing. So we actually get paid 6 different ways, but I'm going to talk about 3 because they're the most important, and I'll probably ramble for hours if I went into all 7. So we get paid in retail commission and bonuses. So retail profit, when you join up as a health coach in the Emporium, you are able to buy the products at a wholesale price, which means you get discounted product, which is amazing. When you put a client into the Emporium, they buy their products at a retail price. So the retail profit is the difference between the wholesale and the retail price per order. The commission is based on what position and promotion you get to in the business. So once you start hitting different promotions, your commission per order starts to increase, which is awesome. But my favorite is bonuses. So we get bonuses at every promotion that we hit pretty much. And these bonuses can start from $100 within the first few days of you opening your business or month. I don't know where it is around the world, but there's different time periods for that. But they can go all the way up to $10,000. So $10,000 is when you hit our top position called NMD. So this is the pinnacle position. And when you're looking at NMD, you're looking at earning $80,000 to $120,000 residual income per year, which is freaking amazing if I say so myself. We have babes doing this in less than 18 months of being in this business. It is possible, and they're doing that on part-time hours and just putting their heads down, bums up, and working away. That can be as simple as 15 to 30 minutes a day put into this business. That's incredible. So to start up your virtual office, it is a different cost around the world. So in Australia, it's $165. In New Zealand, it's $172. And in the UK and US, it's $50 or pounds, depending on where you are. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. I think. Did I miss anything? I can't remember. I've just had so much of a blur in my head. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to pass it over to Hayley to talk about our program. Yes, go girl.
Thank you so much, Sally Ann. So you're all probably wondering, what is this business, how you can be a part of it, and what does it entail? So who here uses Uber? Yeah? So Uber has a product you can purchase, a ride that gets you from A to B, but it also has a business opportunity, as you can be an Uber driver. Well, this business is exactly the same, only it's with health and wellness. What we've done is created an online holistic program called the Health Style Emporium. It's a holistic health and nutrition program for women wanting to better their health, lose weight, clear their skin, increase energy, look better, feel better, be better, work on their self-love, anxiety, stress, personal development, set some goals, and just work on being a better version of themselves. It's like an online health and wellness retreat. It's not about quick fixes or fads, a booty challenge, or jumping on the scales every day to weigh yourself. It's about working from the inside out, educating and empowering our clients to make small, sustainable, healthy lifestyle choices. We've partnered up with a team of women who are experts in their area of health and wellness from across the globe. We have nutritionists, personal trainers, yoga instructors, Reiki healers, life coaches, nurses, herbalists, chiropractors, like the list just goes on. They create this program advocating and sharing the message of holistic health that anyone can have access to anywhere in the world, online at any time. I kind of like it to explain it like having private health insurance, but you just don't need to pay the ridiculous amounts of money to actually see them all. Our clients get full access to these professionals within the Emporium 24/7. Whenever they have a question, a concern, or need advice, they can ask in the Emporium and the appropriate health professional will answer it for you. If you look at the statistics of our health these days, they're continuously climbing higher in the wrong direction. Okay, so put your hands up and keep them up if you know from someone who suffers any of the following: cancer, obesity, inflammation, diabetes, chronic illnesses, cardiac issues, cholesterol, high blood pressure. Okay, cool. So it looks like nearly every one of you popped your hands up. So many people turn to pharmaceuticals and operations to address these concerns, and we're just getting given a big fat Band-Aid. What we're really passionate about within Babes in Business is getting rid of that Band-Aid and going back to basics and looking at prevention. Most of these diseases I mentioned before could have been preventable with small, educated, and healthier lifestyle choices, which is why I love the Emporium, because it's all about preventative health, not just Band-Aiding it. So I could go on and on about the amazing benefits of the Emporium. So if you haven't already, please go over and check out the website or our YouTube video and have a look at the beautiful resources included for our clients. On the website, you may have seen there are 5 different packages we have available for our clients to choose from. They each come up with a different array of amazing whole food products that we have partnered up with that is essentially the backbone to our online program. So I would love to flick it to Megan, who is going to share with you how it has truly changed so many people's lives, some of who you will hear from shortly. Thanks, Megan.
You need to unmute yourself, lovely.
I've done it. I've done it. Yeah, okay. So if my signal goes a bit dodgy, let me know. is not so good. So yeah, just keep tabs on me. I'm so excited to share our partner product that we've linked arms with, and that is Juice Plus. You can see on my this is it's 30 varieties of fruit, veggies and berries. Can you still hear me? It keeps giving me like notifications my Wi-Fi is bad. Okay, good. So yeah, it's 30 varieties of fresh fruit, veggies and berries. These ingredients are all handpicked at their peak of ripeness and essentially just made into a big smoothie, dehydrated into a powder at a really low temperature so that the enzymes stay intact, and then airlocked into a vegan capsule, and that's deliverable straight into your body. And as a whole food, it's 100% absorbable by the gut. So if we compare this to a supermarket multivitamin, which are synthetic, then you're not actually absorbing the entire thing through into your body. And what you're actually getting is about half of the nutrients plus a lot of synthetics. So we use it to bridge the gap in between what our body needs and what our body actually gets. And we ensure that all of our Emporium clients are flooding their bodies with all the essential nutrition that we need to flood our bodies with on a daily basis to function at that optimum level. There are 35 peer-reviewed medical journal studies making this the most highly researched nutraceutical product of its kind on the planet, which is amazing. So no nasties, just nutritious goodness, and it's tested 4 separate times for over 300 known sources of contaminants and herbicides and pesticides. So because of this, it's perfect for everyone, including kids. So one of my favorite things about Juice Plus is the Children's Health Study. So any adult who's on the product can actually sponsor a child for free, which is the same product but just mixed with tapioca to make it into a chewy. And the company is actually doing a lot of research at the moment onto the impacts of the impacts and the benefits on immune system, kids' behaviour, even the taste palates of kids when they start flooding their bodies with all these nutritious whole foods. And they've been getting absolutely amazing results. Research has been shown that it's having a huge benefit on kids' health. And the best thing is, with kids, there's not that placebo effect. So it's just true physical and anecdotal evidence. We also have the shakes, which I am devastated to run out of in Bali. We're totally not about a shake diet. We're about that sustainable, healthy upgrade. So for many people, this does provide them with a healthy option. It contains your macronutrients, which is your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. And if you have a look at the label, it's actually a food label. So it contains pomegranate, maca powder, spirulina, radishes, mushrooms. The list goes on, and it's all hidden under that yummy flavor of chocolate or vanilla. They're all dairy-free and gluten-free and no GMOs, so appropriate for everyone, including breastfeeding or pregnant mums, people with digestive issues as well. So it's a great option for a sweet tooth, and also pre or post-workout, so great for athletes or people who love to hit the gym. And we all know that we should be getting about 10 serves of fruit and veg a day. How actually get on our busiest days? So with the capsules, all we're doing is our body varieties every single day. Not a magic pill. It's not going to make you see through walls or make you invisible. But all it does is just provide that awesome baseline nutrition delivered straight into your gut, delivered straight into the body, just to enhance that peak performance. And just taking care of your body from the inside out, which is totally what we're about in the Emporium. I could talk about these all day, as you can probably tell, but I'm actually going to pass it over to Fleur, who's going to bring the Emporium program product alive, and then I'm going to also give you my testimonial as well. So flicking it to Fleur.
Thanks, Megan. Hey guys. I want to just give you a little bit of my story. And what I've loved about the Health Style Emporium and Juice Plus as well. So the Health Style Emporium really is incredible for everyone, especially women who are really interested in their meditation, their mindfulness. We've got yoga programs, exercise programs. For me, mindfulness and meditation is a huge part of it. Self-love and confidence and self-worth is something that us as ladies, we kind of maybe don't do as much as we should. So for me, that's a huge thing that I really have worked on massively since I have been part of the Health Style Emporium. Since I first went on Juice Plus, which was now 7 months ago, so the first 2 weeks actually, I noticed a dramatic difference in my sleep. I maybe a little bit stressed at the time, so it was a bit of a de-stressor, and I was just sleeping way better, waking up with energy. After maybe 6 weeks, I noticed my hair was getting thicker, which was actually not something I was hoping for, but it was amazing. And then actually 3 months into it, something massive for me that was so important that I never really expected, like from just pure nutrition. But I had been, as a woman, as you might understand, I never had stable periods in my whole entire life. I'd had periods 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months apart, never in the same time, always really, really bad period pains. And after 3 months, my periods started to come in on a monthly basis. And ever since that 3rd month, so for 5 months now, I've had a period on the exact same day every month. Period pains massively decreased. Like, I don't have to take any medication anymore. I'd have days where I'd have to stay in bed. So things that I actually never really thought was going to happen, I just did it purely for nutrition purposes and health purposes. But now I know how much of an impact it's really had on my body. It's just incredible. My nails grow super fast. My hair grows really long. It's actually just amazing. And I haven't been ill since I started, and I've been hanging around with all my family and my little nieces and nephews who seem to be sick all the time. So I've had amazing results, and I just really hope that you guys do too. I'm going to pass it back to Megan now, who's going to tell her a little bit about your story as well. Thanks.
Thank you, Fleur. I find it crazy actually that I am following you doing this, because I've had such a similar journey, which is what I wanted to tell you about. So I guess that it actually just shows that this works. So I started on the product and I joined the Emporium back in June of last year. And I was living on an island off the coast of Queensland at the time, and I had virtually no access to fresh fruit and veggies. So the first when I came across Juice Plus, and that was, no synthetics, just completely organic and natural, I was just like, this product seems too good to be true. But the first thing that I noticed was my energy levels. So I used to have massive crashes in the afternoon where my energy would have a big dip. And as soon as I started taking the product, they were a lot more consistent throughout the day. From the moment that I woke up in the morning, right up to when I went to bed at night, my energy was really consistent. And also my sleep patterns. So I started sleeping through. And then my skin as well, like I had like a bit of a detox week where kind of things started getting worse. But then after that, my skin just started looking so much brighter, so much clearer. And even now, after 7 months, people ask me all the time what my skincare regime is. And actually, I don't have one. I don't use anything except for a simple moisturizer and cleanser. And all I do is just flood my body with amazing nutrition. And I'm a nail biter, but now I have strong nails, and my hair's grown a little bit stronger as well, despite all the straightening. And if I get sick, then I've hardly been sick in the last 7 months. So it's had a huge effect on my immune system. But if I do get sick, I tend to just kind of up my dosage slightly, and I wake up the next day and I'm feeling fine. So yeah, that's been amazing. But actually the most remarkable thing for me was to do with my menstrual cycle as well, funnily enough. In February last year, I was diagnosed with PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I hadn't had a period in 8 months. I saw some testimonials online of girls who'd had huge success stories with their fertility or their reproductive systems or periods on Juice Plus. So it looked like something that I really wanted to give a go. And in August, having been on the product for 2 months, I got my first period. By this point, it had been an entire year of me not having one. And that was absolutely amazing. And the best thing is I've had one every single month since. So having not had one for a year and then having one every single month has just been awesome. Like I've made some changes to my diet. I've replaced a lot of sugars and junk and stuff. And so I have been doing things alongside, but Juice Plus has certainly played a crucial role in my recovery. And also I've been finding that my cravings for all the bad foods have gone. And now I get cravings for like big stir fries and veggies and stuff. So I know that Juice Plus has been working its magic in the background for the last 6 months. And I'm really, really excited for the next 6 months. So thank you for, listening to my story as well. It's crazy that we've both been doing our period testimonials on the same call. So awesome. Taking it back to you, Tanya, to wrap up.
Fantastic. Wow, those are such amazing testimonials, ladies. And thank you to everyone else for sharing your story, and also to everybody for jumping on today. I know we're all really, really busy, but we'll just wrap up now. So I just wanted to tell you a few more things. One of the things that I love about this business is that you're not only helping people get incredible results, as you've heard about today, but you also get to be your own boss. You're living your own life on your own terms. You work when you like, where you like, and with whom you like. You can see in the background here, working with your crazy family and pets at the people's house that you're staying at. And the other thing that's really cool about this is that you only need a Wi-Fi connection and your mobile phone or a laptop, and you can take this wherever you want. And I'm a testament to that because I'm currently in Dubai. I'm American. I've been an expat in Dubai for a few years, moving to England via Spain. So with my 2 kids that are still homeschooling, I'll be taking this with me for the next couple of months before I'm able to set up shop. So it's really great. I just wanted to share a little bit about my own story. Besides that, is that I worked in the business world for about 15 years. I went to school for a really long time. I finished with an MBA and some other certifications in accounting and finance. Super fun. I worked my way up the ladder. I really enjoyed a lot of the business because it was very challenging, paid really well. And I got the job, took me from the US. I worked in Australia for a bit, and also over here to Dubai eventually. But once I started to grow, not only my career, my family grew, and I had 2 children. And in the end, what happened is I wasn't able to see them at all. With more responsibility and more money came a lot less personal time. I had more holiday, but I couldn't take holiday. And even when I would go on holiday, I would be stressed out for the first 2/3 of it, worrying about everything that I was leaving behind, or even maybe somebody kind of backstabbing me. So it was really a difficult situation. So I left about almost a year and a half ago, my corporate career. I discovered Babes in Business almost immediately, and it's been such a life changer for me. Now I'm able to work from home. I can work anywhere. And when my youngest daughter, who has dyslexia, actually had to come home from school because of some challenges, I was able to step in and homeschool her, which is something that would not have been possible without Babes in Business and Juice Plus. So it's really wonderful. Now, that's all the good stuff, but I have to say that when I learned about this opportunity, I had my misconceptions. And all I can tell you is I had so many misconceptions. So I just want to hit on a few of those, and then we'll let you go off and enjoy the rest of your evening or your day. So one of them was time. I really worried how I would manage this in between everything that life is on my plate, and we all have busy lives. But what my mentor helps me come to understand, and the other leaders and Babes in Business, is that you can truly do this in your stolen moments. And I can tell you, even now, I'm in the middle of moving from Dubai. I'm doing this in my stolen moments. I have a lot of makeup covering my black circles as I'm trying to get out of this country with 2 kids, a dog, and whatever else. So you can do this. You just wrap it around your life. You can do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes on your lunch hour, a couple of minutes here and there while you're in line waiting for your groceries to be rung up. You can dash off a few messages, and 15 minutes before bed. So really, if you have 30 minutes, you can start this business and you can do it. It's something that you can really work in, and as you start to build your income, you can hopefully decrease your full-time job. Another misconception I had was that I don't like being a salesperson. I do not want to be that scummy salesperson on Facebook spamming everybody, and we all know who they are. I didn't want to be the person that goes to all of your friends and family and says, hey, I have a new venture. How about you join up with me? And that was something that took me a really long time to get over. I said no to the business initially, and I had to really come to terms with that. And thankfully, I had the help of my mentor. And the really interesting thing about this is you will not be successful if you are out there to sell, because we all hate selling. We don't like to be sold to. And so really what we're doing is sharing the opportunity with people, sharing the opportunity to either get healthier or to have location and financial independence. And so part of this program is we will teach you how to do this so that you are never in a position where you're that scumbag selling to everybody. Another thing that I was really worried about is that I'm not an expert in health and wellness. When I started, like I said, I just come out of a long-term career in business and accounting, so what did I know? I've always been passionate about health and wellness, and I was just starting to study. However, I did not feel that I was an expert. But what we have to offer makes it so that you don't have to be an expert. We have weekly training calls, training manual, you have mentors, and there's so much information that's here to share with you to help you not only build a successful online business, but learn about health and wellness. And so that's all there between Babes in Business and the Health Style Emporium. A couple of other things. I was worried I didn't know enough people. So even though I had Facebook and Instagram, I wasn't sure that I knew enough people to help me build a business, because when I really thought about how many people I would need to know to make this grow, it was kind of daunting. However, we're leveraging off of social media because this is an online business, and your mentor and the program will teach you everything, how to use this so that you can have a global business, because all of us do. We have businesses in at least, I think we're active in 26 countries of the world. So that's really amazing. A couple of other things sorry, I just got distracted. If this has you curious and you would like to learn more, I definitely recommend that you connect with the person that invited you to this webinar today. Ask questions. If this scares you, if it sounds really foreign to you, but there's something that's resonating even a little bit, it's a great reason just to reach out and ask more questions. Ask questions that you think might be ridiculous or take you out of your comfort zone, but we'll have the answers to them. We'll talk you through them, and we'd love to share more about how this could work. And I would just encourage you not to worry so much about the how. Don't overthink it. This is why we have this amazing mentoring program that's got so many women success. And all you need is your why. And this, for me, it's been a life changer. And if it wasn't for this, I don't know where I would be. So I want you to ask yourself, if not this, then what? So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to turn off the recording, but if you have any questions, please stay on and go ahead and ask them.